Holding for siren, holding for siren, holding for siren. If you've been watching this channel, you know that I am a big fan of Baltimore City. At times, yes, I get it. It's a scary place filled with all kinds of mischievous and unsavory things. I'm not going to deny that fact, but the city is still filled with a lot of wonderful, charming, artistic, and hardworking people. And it's a city with tons and tons of unique and interesting history. I've lived around Baltimore for close to 35 years. I've come into this city on and off with my friends, my family. I've gone to so many places. I have countless wonderful memories here. And I love exploring all sides of it. That includes the good and the bad, which the bad can sometimes be a little bit blown out of proportion according to some people. Dan said there's a dead body in there. I don't believe him, but you know what? I'm too scared to actually look inside. So let's continue taking a closer look at Charm City beyond the crabs, the Old Bay, dem O's, and the ravens.
Are you even old enough to cuss? Where's your mom?
I'm 22 years old.
You look like you're 13.
I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. This is content you're not going to see anywhere else. Look at this little retention thing. Butcher's Hill Rain Garden. A freaking jungle over here. Oh, that's like greenery. Not the Baltimore I'm used to. Oh my God, look at this garden. See, you might be asking, Kenny, where in the world are you right now? Well, I'm in Baltimore. About to go into a park. And in this park, this is Patterson Park, by the way, there's a giant flea market. Oh my God. This is a very big flea market I was not ready for. I thought it was just going to be a couple little tables. Holy crap. Oops, sorry. Oh, there's hats. Sports cards, you know, now that I'm into sports. Oh.
The bases are upcycled.
So originally I was just going to come to this little flea market and explore by myself, but of course my wife is like, what are you doing? And I was like, well, I'm going to go to this flea market down in the city. And she's like, well, I'm going to come. I was like, all right, fine. So, you know, my wife. And then she's like, well, I guess we should bring the dog too. And I'm like, we're going to bring the whole crew. We're bringing the whole crew. I guess we might as well. We didn't bring the rabbits and the turtle though. Rivers. All I can say is that this place is very busy. I can't remember the last time I've been to Patterson Park, but it's a gorgeous little, it's like our kind of like, what's that? It's like the big park in New York City. What's that big thing called? You know that, you know the park, you know what I'm talking about. Don't you hate that when you're trying to remember what a thing is called? It's like a really common thing and you just cannot remember the name of it. Leave a comment below if you know what park I'm talking about. The big park where the pigeon lady lived in Home Alone 2. Anyway, this is a very pretty park. Of course, I told my wife, I was like, if you're gonna bring the dog, you're in charge of the dog. And as soon as we get here, she's like, here, take the dog. I wanna look at these earrings. So we're chilling over in the shade, waiting for her to look at earrings. There's some type of little hippie commune concert happening over here. Nice shade though. Rivers, you want to go look at the hippie concert? Come on, let's go look at the hippie concert. Oh no, we found a good tree to sniff. You gonna pee on that? You gonna mark your territory? Let him know Rivers was here? This used to be his home. Not this specific Patterson Park, but he was a Baltimore dog. We found him in Baltimore. He only weighed 40 pounds. He's very emaciated. We took him in, we plumped him up. Now he weighs like 90 pounds. Did you find the things that you wanted?
All earrings are 1 for $9 and 3 for $9.
Oh, did you get 3?
I got 4.
You got 4. This is a, it's a, you know, it's like a tower. It's like a big tower thing. I don't know what this is. I just see it all the time in the city. Commemorate the writing of the Star-Spangled Banner. Okay, now I understand. The Star Spangled Banner was invented in Baltimore. Don't you ever forget that. We did that. We made the Star Spangled Banner in dirtbag, scumbag, dirty, icky Baltimore, home of the Star Spangled Banner. Put that on a postcard and mail it to caution. Loose cannon. Seriously, people, keep off. No, it's not that loose. Loose cannon, and his name is Kenny. The amount of loose cannons in this park, goodness. Nice, very nice. I'm not gonna lie, I really am trying to get rid of stuff in my house. I don't know if I need to bring home any more stuff.
Battery, so it must do it.
Oh yeah, it does. It does. It's gotta move. Not that I need it. This is like a freaking madhouse. Oh, sorry. Look at all this stuff. Look at this. I know. Yeah, exactly. Dear Lord, no. Oh God. Haunted dolls. Haunted dolls. Yeah, that's hilarious. Well, I lost my wife. I don't know where she went. My wife. Oh, there she is. I found her. If only. You know what I'm saying, guys? Hey, guys, can I get a name, man? God, look, there is a Looney Tunes jean jacket. This place has got like postcards, and hot dogs. Very cool. All right, I think I've reached the end of the flea market. Figures. Lost my dang wife again. You know? Fellas, up top, you know what I'm saying? Up top. There's an overwhelming amount of crap. But there is a giant Spider-Man head. No, it's a whole Spider-Man. Did you see these giant wangs? There's a lot of blurring and censoring on that one. These things were so expensive back in the day. Now they're at a flea market. Kenny's Cool Cuts. This is definitely more of the hipster, weirdo Baltimore. Under a bridge in Baltimore. I think this is 95. This might be 95. Gosh, the places that Dan Bell drags me to. What is that beeping? There's some nice couches down there. Probably some questionable things occurred on this couch. Here is a nice little footpath that leads up to a highway. But you go under here, and you're gonna find some under the bridge magic. Under the bridge Baltimore magic. Hey everybody, welcome back to Dirtbag Adventures in Baltimore City, starring your favorite dirtbag. Me, the Please Stop Vlogging guy. I'm resting the camera on a giant collection of, I hope, just regular trash. I hope it's not like medical waste trash, like poo-poo and needles. Graffiti, though, is on point down here. There are some, I'm talking true artists. I think we're good. What I like to do as a filmmaker is just say yes to a lot of things. So Dan kind of reached out to me. He's like, hey, you want to go hang out in Baltimore? I was like, yeah, why not? What'd you find? There's a lot of poop buckets over there. So, yeah, let's keep going. As expected, hopefully the bag that I rested the camera on didn't have medical waste in it, like poo-poo. But there seems to be a fair amount of poop buckets back there. I'm not going to worry about those buckets. We're going to move on from those buckets. I dropped my egg down there. Really what I like to do with these type of videos is show the many sides of Baltimore. My favorite city. You know, we opened showing the Patterson flea market, and now we are under a bridge, 95. It's right above me right now. Kind of, it's freaking me out a little bit because the noise makes it sound like there's something like behind me every time. I'm like, is there a car coming? No, it's a car above me up there. So that does kind of, you know, freak me out a little bit. Really, my favorite thing so far has been the graffiti under this bridge. This is incredible. I have to say the graffiti is a little less inspiring back here. I feel like the artists kind of, you know, they don't come back here as far. Because now we're just doing letters. So much trash. Underwear. Some type of, really should have wore higher socks for this, or maybe pants, but you know, we're here now. I don't know what any of this stuff is that I'm stepping in. A river. We found a river. We found a hidden river. Hope there's not a dead body in there. We found a hidden river in Baltimore. Sewage-filled rapids, my favorite. You think we're joking? We're not. There's definitely poop in there. There's poop everywhere. I really like filming trash entangled in nature. It's this like beautiful organic creation next to discarded man-made trash that we just tossed aside, and nature's just taking it over and consuming it. Dan said there's a dead body in there. I don't believe him, but you know what, I'm too scared to actually look inside, so we're just gonna let sleeping bags lie. Oh, such a waste. Such a beautiful, beautiful Mountain Dew waste. I mean, it's zero sugar, but still. These pipes for the runoff just runs off and then into nature. Oh. There's a train. Oh. Just missed the train. So many things are poking me and sticking me. That's not a good sign. Don't say that when you're under the bridge. Well, good news. We reached the end of the highway. There's no more highway. This is it. Dan parked up there. So we illegally parked on the highway. We parked and then we jumped off the bridge and we kind of like came down this little path here, and that's, you know, that's how we did it. I'm not gonna lie, this is like low-key terrifying. Oh my god, Dan. Okay. Gosh, this is not fun. Okay. I gotta get down now. We got up here and now we don't know how to get down. Literally, I'm gonna have to slide. I'm gonna slide on my butt. Insane. Keep myself low. Low and slow. Low and slow. Let's do one of these. Wouldn't it suck if I left my phone up there? Made it in one piece. They said it couldn't be done. They said it shouldn't be done. Those are not words for Kenny Johnson. Listen, everybody was like, oh, they're laughing and being like, the medical waste stuff. No, there's a medical waste bag right there, everybody. So no, I wasn't crazy about the poop and the needles and the pee and God knows what else. A lot of funky stuff floating around in Baltimore, that's all I'm saying. We were on the way back to the car and we found a giant trash pit, and there's a couple not good things over there, and I found this old Nintendo little Joy-Con. Isn't that adorable? Look at that. And they say you can't have fun in Baltimore. I probably shouldn't touch that, but I don't know why we're standing on the other side of the trash pile here. There's even more things on this side. I don't really even want to show anybody what I'm looking at right now with my eyes. I'll just keep this information myself. You guys don't need to see what I'm seeing.